This is the Evan Show. My name's Evan and I'll be your host today. There are so many things wrong with the world, and I can't even fathom where to start. Let's start with the internet. The internet is a big hodgepodge of computers, laptops, cables, fiber optics, satellite dishes, Wii's, laptops, Xboxes, PS3, you name it, it's online. And that's one of the worst things about it. The internet is a train wreck. You know, when you see on the news, it is so terrible and is so disgusting and so disfiguring, but you cannot look away. Why is that though? Why can't you look away? It's because the internet gets in your head. It sits at the back of your mind. It eats away at your soul until you are the internet. It is a virus. The internet is an anonymous wasteland, barren to the fields, crawling with evil creatures called the users. Now, it sounds like something out of Tron, and it's sort of silly, but it is true. What you are on the internet does not reflect what you are in real life. Now, you could start out with what you want to be. You could be whatever you want to be on the internet, well, if you have the right pictures. And you can do whatever you want, because really, in a capitalist society, you can do whatever you want. First thing, you're anonymous, so you can be whatever you want to be. But what's wrong with that? You could be as sick, as perverted, as deviant, as disgusting of a human you want on the internet, and just log off, and then go back to real life. But what happens? Because that persona just doesn't disappear. It follows you in your everyday life. It ticks at the back of your skull. And until you go on with it is more like the world's most powerful drug. When you first see it, you get this wonderful rush. It sends chills up your spine. You want more. You want to see that train wreck. You want to see blood. You want to see gore. You don't want to be human. You want to be an observer. It entices you. It wants you. It beckons. It begs at your heels. It sits at the back of your brain, inside your ear, and pecks, pecks, pecks. And then you're addicted to it. You spend hours on YouTube. You chat your ass off on some random forum. And for what? For a couple of pixels on a screen? You end up losing your life. You end up losing your grasp on your reality. You think that whatever is online is true. You think whatever this guy says is true. You listen to the trolls. You want to be like one of the rich people that you see on those commercials. You want to be the internet. There are repercussions, but on the internet, those repercussions don't exist. You could just post whatever you want on a forum. You could say whatever you want to say on a live chat. You could do whatever you want to do in a video game. Now, people are sick-minded, and the internet sort of encourages this behavior through its shocking and disgusting presentation of real life. Now, television, on the other hand, it's meant to entertain the populace, to entice them, to engage them. But the internet, on the other hand, though, it's sickening. It is like a virus. Once it is in your head, you will not get it out. You are a sick, sick person. Yes, you, America. You're addicted to the internet. You're like a crack whore. You know why? Because you want it for the thrills. Once you see it on the internet, you want to do it yourself. You see this guy build a really cool crossbow, and you want to build that crossbow. You see a guy jump into a pool off of an airplane, you want to do that. You want to be cool. You want to be famous like they are on the internet. You want to be an internet star. You want to have attention. Everybody wants attention, that's fine. But this kind of attention is sick. It's people that give a thumbs up, a couple of pixels that are green rather than a couple of pixels that are red. For what? So that you can break your leg trying to jump into that pool. For you to shoot your mother's eye out because that crossbow you built breaks. And that is one of the most detrimental and dangerous things mankind has created. So far, the atom bomb can destroy a country, but you can take down entire systems of government with a tweet. This is madness. Think of it. You can find a lover on the internet. You could just send them a message. And then, boom, you have a relationship. and you could still be anonymous. You could tell them anything you want, just as long as you send them a picture that you find on Google in 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm a great big bodybuilder. Here's a picture of it. Stop chatting. Stop talking to your friends on the phone. Actually, I'm not even gonna say to go over and give your friend a hug, because that's not that kind of show. I'm here to enlighten you. I am not God. I am not Jesus. I am a man, and I am here to help. What makes us human? Is it our ability to reason, to think, to figure out problems? No, it is the ability to socialize. The internet takes that ability and turns it into its own little monster. It brings you in and lures you in, and then it gives you a fake person. It gives you like a little toy for you to talk to. We are no longer one nation under a groove, getting down just for the funk of it. We are a nation of things, of proteins and fats and calories. We are no longer a nation of individuals. We are a nation of groups and networks and friends and thumbs ups and thumbs down. We are no longer humanity. What happened to yours? What happened to yours?
Kaboom! I will tell the future in this ball.
Okay, Jessica, what do you see in your future?
My future? I see a man.
Who is this man?
He has no name.
What's gonna happen in the future of the United States?
It will fall apart. Everything will go chaotic.
Kinda dark. Why do you have a tie around your head?
It's the style.
Will Evan ever be famous and rich and powerful?
Let me see. No.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Well, will Evan ever be remembered as an awesome person?
Yes, in some ways.
Okay. What was your first prediction?
That I was going to poop my pants.
Did it come true?
Yes. Big poo-poo in my pants. Big, large poo-poo.
How did you learn about the show?
Got on my computer and I looked up and they said I could do it.
Tell us about your monkey.
I found him on the streets on a warm day in winter. And it was a super warm day. And this monkey was sitting and begging for ice cream. So I gave him an ice cream and then he followed me.
And that's it? He's been with you ever since?
Yes.
What kind of ice cream does he like?
Chocolate.
Chocolate chip? Jessica, you're a very wise young lady. What sort of message do you want to send to my viewers?
That this TV show is the best thing in the world.
And now time for Brostophiles, the modern philosopher.
I'm Brostophiles, dudes. And here is my philosophication, man. So, there's like light, and there's not light. And when the two mix, it makes like this gray, shadowy stuff. The gray, shadowy stuff's kinda cool. Yeah. And then there's like matter and antimatter. And like when the two come together, you get like crap, dude. And then there's like apples and oranges, man. I'm talking about some philosophical stuff, man. And it's like all round and stuff, but it's all fruit in the end. It's all fruit. And it all tastes good if you put it in a juicer, you know. You put some lime in it, you know, and some little like sodas, man. Some, I don't even know, man. It's good, man. And there's like people, and then there's like really mean people. You know what I'm talking about, people, yeah? Wait, that's my line, right? Yeah. And then there's like trees, and then some kind of cliff. I read it in this book. It's called existentialism. Existentialism. And there's like a cliff, and then if you fall off the cliff, you're like scared. And then if you stand on the cliff, you're like not as scared, but you're still kind of scared. And then if you're not even by the cliff, you're like a loser. I'm not a loser. I'm like the guy that's kind of half off the cliff, half on the cliff. It's sort of like doing awesome stuff, like juggling. Juggling's cool. And then like, why am I on the show again? So like, I'm Aristophanes, and this is my message to you guys. Keep it cool, man. Okay, folks, that's the end of the show. Please leave now. Turn off your televisions or change the station or do whatever you have to do. Just get out of here. Get out of the house. Go meet some people. Go socialize. Please, go. Goodbye. Sayonara. I'll be the same. I do.